gourd home. Here with trending, thank you. That was a bad pun. I said gourd home. It's all good. But here with trending pumpkin desserts, please welcome my friend, pastry chef and fellow MasterChef Canada champ, Christopher Sue.
So stoked to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, you are such an amazing baker. You are the pastry chef. You are the founder of Don Go Cake Lab, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
We've been around for about 6 years now, but I love making cute, beautiful, aesthetic pastries that also taste delicious.
You are so, so good at that. Everything he makes is cute, but delicious at the same time. Like, absolutely amazing. I think that goes back to your kind of science background.
100%.
Yeah, you were a trained pharmacist, correct?
That's right,
yeah.
That's right.
So
I think the science always come back. You know, baking is a science at the end of the day, and as I always say, drugs are just expensive food.
That's true. Nutrition in there, you're good to go. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna make some pumpkin latte Basque cheesecake, right?
That's right, yes.
Oh, I am excited.
This is one of my favorite fall recipes. It's got that perfect combination of a toasted top, that wonderful pumpkin spice flavoring that everybody loves at fall time, and it just puts it all together.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Now, one thing I'm confused about, we have a blender.
That's right. So I actually make my cheesecakes in a blender. Why? Because you can scale things right into the blender, have it do all the work for you, and that's all you have to wash at the end.
That's amazing. One pan cheesecake, I love that.
So,
all right, so how do we get started on this?
We're gonna start with the liquid ingredients inside. So let's start with some of our pumpkin puree.
Cool.
This is just the regular stuff. You can get it from a can.
Amazing.
Actually, I always recommend the can rather than getting an actual pumpkin. Not only because it saves you time, but really, it's the varietal of pumpkin. The ones from the cans have a better flavor.
And it's consistent. I find
100%.
sometimes you get a fresh pumpkin and it's either too wet or too kind of dry.
Yep.
So that's 6 eggs?
100%. That's right. 6 eggs in there.
That's a lot of eggs.
We have 5 shots of espresso here.
Oh my.
Because we want that coffee flavor to come out.
So this is a morning cheesecake.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that depends on you.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna add the sugar as well. Now, it's good to always add the sugar with your liquid ingredients because it is actually a liquid ingredient and it's going to blend and become and sort of increase the amount of liquid content you have. So when you're blending that cheese in, it won't get stuck to the side of the blender.
Beautiful, that's amazing. Yeah, sugar is a liquid ingredient, people. Very strange, but it is.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now that we have our liquid ingredients,
I feel like we should have busted out our bigger blender for you.
I think we might be a little short, but that's okay. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So while I'm at it, I'm also going to add some of our flavoring too.
Okay.
So today we've got some vanilla extract.
Beautiful.
And you want about 2 teaspoons of this. If you like a lot of vanilla, you can definitely go heavier. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we've got our cinnamon.
Beautiful.
We've got some cloves.
I love clove.
And of course, we got our ginger. And we just have a little bit of salt here because all desserts are a little bit better with a bit of salt.
Totally. It makes it taste like you can eat more of it. Like it just refreshes your palate a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
It balances out. And you know what? I think the secret to everything, every great dish is balance.
Totally.
Okay. And I think you might be right. We might be a little bit short on space here. But we'll use, we'll blend this portion first, and then we'll take some of it out.
And then mix it
we'll
together?
add the rest of the cream cheese in.
Oh, I like that. So what was this cheese you just put in?
So I used a bit of mascarpone cheese inside.
Nice.
And the reason I like mixing mascarpone cheese is because it's got all this creamier, custardier kind of a texture compared to cream cheese.
Totally.
So perfect for a Basque cheesecake. That's exactly what you want when you slice it.
Yeah, custardy and creamy and delish.
All right, I'm gonna start this again.
All right. I feel like with this full blender, I need those goggles. We need those goggles back. Yeah.
I think so. This is a little more dangerous.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Perfect.
So we'll pour some of this out.
Amazing.
And then we'll put in some of our cream cheese in here.
Amazing. So how much cream cheese are we using in here?
So today we're using 4 blocks of cream cheese, and that comes to about, I believe that's about 33 ounces of cream cheese or so. And you'll notice this recipe.
Yeah, cheesecake.
Yeah.
Cream cheese,
that's right,
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I think we'll do 2 blocks at a time.
Perfect.
I have a feeling that it may explode a bit.
Okay.
That's okay. That is okay. No, we're good.
Oh, we're good. Okay, okay.
We are good.
Beautiful.
So you can see how fast and easy this is. I got this
my gosh.
beautiful and creamy, smooth cheesecake mixture.
Oh my gosh.
And look at that. And you don't even have to do anything. And if you have a big enough blender and a big enough scale, you could just be putting everything straight in the blender without having to put
I want to see your blender at home, Christopher. Yeah, you got a good one.
It's my special cheesecake blender.
Yeah. Amazing. So you blend that all up, and this is something different.
That's right. So why are we straining it? It seems a bit counterintuitive because we just blended everything else into smooth.
Totally.
But the reason is because when you actually strain it, we're going to get rid of some of those bubbles in our cheesecake batter. And by getting rid of it, you get a creamier, more velvety cheesecake.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
So I'm going to stir this and get this through.
This is one of my favorite kitchen tasks, putting something in a sieve and then stirring it through and watching it all come out the bottom. Like, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful and creamy and wonderful.
So satisfying. Okay.
And then you get to hear that oozy woozy. That sound? Yeah. Amazing.
Okay.
So we'll give that a little bit of a stir in here.
We're gonna stir that up a bit just to make sure it's all nice and smooth.
Perfect.
Yeah, you wanna help me?
Oh yeah, give that a stir. Listen, Christopher, you are working so clean. You're putting me to shame. I typically mess this kitchen up real good. This is how you can tell he's a professional and works in a industrial kitchen.
I'm holding myself back from wiping it all over my
Okay.
right about now.
Amazing. So we pour this on into a parchment-lined pan.
That's right.
Beautiful. And then
we're gonna bring it into the oven at 450 degrees for 25 minutes. Yeah, because we want that blistered, brown, beautiful toasted crust, which is gonna give us all those caramelized notes, which is that classic fast cheesecake flavor.
Oh my gosh, Christopher. And then how long did it go into this fridge for?
So after you bake the cheesecake, you do want to let it set overnight or at least 8 hours.
Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick bite of this. And then while we're tasting this, can you tell me a little bit about these little guys? We don't quite have time to make those, but tell me what these guys are.
Absolutely. So these are pumpkin mochis. And they are the perfect blend between Japanese mochi and pumpkin pie. So what I've done here is basically made a pumpkin pie filling that's a little bit thicker, broken that up, and then wrapped it in a mochi, and then finally shaped it into a little pumpkin.
Look at how cute those are. Those are absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna taste this cheesecake. Well, you need a fork too.
Thank you.
I was almost gonna steal it all for myself. This is a Basque cheesecake is like toasted marshmallow cheesecake.
Oh, it's so creamy.
My friend, that espresso in there is out of control. Now, I do have to really quickly taste one of these because I've never had mochi before.
Absolutely, yes.
And mochi's like a rice flour dough, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And so I always think mochis are like cake bites, but to the next level. Because they've got that chewy texture from the exterior, and you've got that rich filling on the inside. I love it.
Christopher Sue, absolute wizard. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.